Hey everyone, this is Figueroa at ThisFunktional of ThisFunktional.com, and today let's talk Borderlands. I got an opportunity to watch the film, and Borderlands is about Lilith, an infamous bounty hunter with a mysterious past, reluctantly returns to her home Pandora, the most chaotic planet in the galaxy. Her mission is to find the missing daughter of Atlas, the universe's most powerful S.O.B. Lilith forms an unexpected alliance with a rag team of misfits. Roland, a seasoned mercenary on a mission. Tiny Tina, a feral preteen demolitionist. Krieg, Tina's muscle-bound protector. Tannis, the oddball scientist who's seen it all. And Claptrap, a wise-ass robot. Together, these unlikely heroes must battle an alien species and dangerous bandits to uncover one of Pandora's most explosive secrets. The fate of the universe could be in their hands, but they'll be fighting for something more, each other. Based on one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time, welcome to Borderlands. So first, let's start with some of the positives. The positives are the cast. Kate Blanchett does a fantastic job with Lilith. She grabs hold of the audience. She carries the movie. She is very well liked as Lilith. I think she did a good job making sure that the audience resonated with her, even though we don't know much about her, about Lilith. We care about her. We follow her through this journey, and she is the hero of the story. She becomes very endearing to the audience. Kevin Hart actually does a fantastic job as in this action comedy. His comedy is not too over the top. His actions very well done. I think I really enjoyed Hart in this role, and I can't wait to see if he will be in a sequel for this. Jack Black, who does the voice for Claptrap, is awesome. I think he hits the comedy beats very well. He's very over the top. He's exactly what this film needs in this character. It's very lighthearted, very funny, very dark at points, but it's still very likable. And then we have Tiny Tina's character played by Ariana Greenblatt. She steals the show. I think she is what most people will enjoy the most of this movie. She's funny. She's uh very charismatic. She's Tiny Tina, which we seen in the video game, especially if you play Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I think it is a fantastic portrayal of Tiny Tina. It's exactly what this film needed. It is doing justice to this character. It's very fun, very lively, and once again, Greenball just steals the show. I think every scene she's in, she is the center of attention. I think it's what people are going to enjoy the most, both young and old. She's just captivating. And then we come to the villain of the story, which is Atlas, played by Edgar Ramirez. I think for the portrayal, it he does a fine job. He's menacing, he's scary, he's just completely evil. I think there's no redeeming quality in this villain, which is pretty good because we're looking for redeeming qualities in Lilith and in Tiny Tina, but Ramirez's character Atlas just has no redeeming quality. He's just evil to the core. And maybe that's what we needed, but that character could have used a little bit more work. And I'm gonna talk about Jamie Lee Curtis's Tannis. She does a good job. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is one of my favorite actresses. She's a scream queen. She's just awesome. Maybe not a scream queen. Maybe she's a final girl. I'm not quite sure about that, but she's just great in this role. I think she's believable. She's caring, but at the same time, she's funny. She's jarring. She's a little bit of everything you need. Like she fills in all the gaps that every other character kind of leaves behind. Uh, And I guess now let's go into some of the cons of this. One of the cons of it is the fact that if even though it's a very quick movie, it's only 102 minutes, and there's a lot of a lot to be told in this story. It feels like there's not much to it. It seemed like they tried to kind of glaze over some of the background story, hoping that a lot of people that see this have played the video game. Some of the characters which I wish had more screen time, like Moxie, did not get it. I hope in sequels we get to see more of Moxie. I think Moxie in the video game is a very likable character, and there's more to her. So I hope if we get sequels, we get more Moxie. The other thing I thought was, even though the action scenes were very well done, the CGI is fantastic. It's not jarring. It doesn't take you out of the story. It's very well done, very simplistic, and it it's not overpowering. It doesn't stand out, so you don't get you pulled out of the story because you're paying attention to CGI. Um, but the action is far few and far between. We get one in the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end. I think there could have been more, especially since the video game is very action heavy, but I guess that doesn't work for storytelling because you need more story and less action. But I wish there was a little bit more action. I wanted to see more fighting between characters, more more chaos. Chaos for Pandora being the most chaotic planet in the galaxy, there is not much chaos going on. Then the next thing that I thought is a con. Um, Background stories. Lilith's background story comes very brash. Um, it just pops out and solves a lot of the issues of the storyline. Um, it clears everything up, it puts everything in perspective, and all very quickly. I think spreading it out would have been nicer, like at least making it seem like Lilith didn't know much of her background instead of making it seem like she's hiding her background. Uh, we needed to know more of Lilith before starting her journey, or at least her main journey. Um, so we can care about the character and want to know why things are happening to her, why she's important to the story a lot more than just because she's our main character. I think when we find out her background story, we're like, oh, but at the same time, we're like, what? So, um, her background story needed to give us some expectation of what's to come instead of just solving everything at the end. And same thing with Atlas. I think Atlas is just evil to us. There's no redeeming quality. And I think for a villain to be great, not just good like Atlas was, we needed to have like hopes of a redeeming quality, which once again, Atlas has zero redeeming quality. He's evil, he does evil things, and all he's wanting to do and have is for himself. So there's nothing there for us to hope for when it comes to a redeeming quality. But overall, I would rate this movie a solid 8 out of 10. Um, I would have had less, but it's a really good video game movie. It does not watch like a video game. It does not try to be a video game. It's a movie. It tells a story and it does not make you feel like you're playing a game. I think a lot of video game movies try to do that to make it seem very nostalgic to what the game is. This one doesn't. There's no first person shooter view. There's none of that type of picking a storyline type of feel. It's just a movie. It's telling you a story. It's telling you a good story with a base on the Borderland video games without being the video game. So yeah, it's a good watch. Solid 8 out of 10. And that's what I thought. Thank you very much for watching this. Follow me on social media at ThisFunktional on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Dysfunctional.com is my website. And follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/dysfunctional, ThisFunktional. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.